right, BobbethTV is live. You know what that means. Another episode of Mud Mule TV to come your way. We've got two races happening here today. The first one up first. First race of the night is, of course, the Most Exhaust and Repair Pro late models. We'll get that info up on your screen in the moment. Qualifying is currently occurring, so we'll jump to that as quickly as possible. But yeah, the dirt late models here at Bristol Moto Speedway. Let's get down to the track and try and catch some qualifying. Looks like we've got about almost 20 drivers. Aren't we out there on the track? My cameras don't want to work. Here we go. There we go. That's 44th Dawson. Sorry about that. My dog decided then was a great time to join the broadcast. The 44th Dawson Potter on our screens. He did previously have quick time. Looks like Alan Hunt, 15.578, has just set that one. Yeah, put a ball. Good luck, boys. See you tomorrow night, mate. We need you on the track. No, do you, brother? What am I looking for? Qualifying mode. Here we go. Times and best times. Best time last time. But I'll learn how to click properly. 13 cars have qualified. 14, sorry. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 cars total. Why do we have both of the times showing? That's that one. But yeah, we can see there Alan Hunt. Oh, I see why. I see why. There we go. Let's get rid of that one. 15.578 quick time. 15.652 John Bennett. Dawson Potter, third quickest with a 15.741. The car's still out there. There are cars. My cameras not picking up. Jacob Lee. We've got John Bennett out there. If we can find him. There he is. Jonathan Foxworth, the B-Main Bandit himself. Travis McDonald still out there. Went on Jonathan Foxworth, Cody B. McDonald to pop in sometimes. Travis McDonald 16.7 0. He's currently 17th. Jonathan Foxworth though 15.779 jumps up into 6th. Travis himself up into 14th with that second lap 16.342. 15.578 to 16.841, almost 1.3 seconds, 1.25 seconds difference between leader and last place. Let's get to the grid for Heat 1 here of the Most Exhaust and Repair Pro late models at Bristol Motor Speedway. Alan Hunt and Matt Smith, they're going to be on the front row, the 72 and the 31. Mikey Mixter and Jacob Lee will be on that second row. Third row, Michael Mad Dog Davis. Oh, red screen. Oh. What's up, Bob? KC McLean in the chat. I heard a rumor that that someone might be taking an EOL tonight. I see that. 3 points. Kent McLean, 2-point lead in the UMPs. We'll be taking an EOL in tonight's UMP feature. That's still to come. Got to get through about 4 heats of late model racing and a 35-lap late model feature here at Bristol Motor Speedway. But after that, we will go on to the Motor International UMP Modifieds here tonight, all live. Mud Mule TV, part of BobbethTV, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. We are off and racing. Bit of contact there between Alan Hunt and Matt Smith. But Alan able to get away with it. Matt Smith in second there. Jacob Lee we see back there in third. Michael Mixter. Mike Mad Dog Davis and Mikey Mixter. Get it right soon. We'll be running fourth and a fifth as we get to the third lap of 6. Oh, we don't have a track map. Do we have a track map for Bristol? Have a quick look. We do. Okay, let's remember to turn that on for you. Oh, Alan Hunt still at race leader, lap 4 of 6. Matt Smith, Jacob Lee, Mike Mad Dog Davis, Mikey mixed at 4th and 5th still. Mikey's fallen from 3rd back to 5th. Jacob Lee and Mike Davis both have moved up 1 spot into 3rd and 4th respectively. They're 4th and 5th starting spots. But this battle up the front, Alan Hunt and Matt Smith. Alan's going to hold him off, I reckon. It is heat 1. So heat 1, the track is a bit tacky. It's not really conducive to some racing. So Alan Hunt should hold on to this with half a lap to go. Casey McLean, not looking forward to that. No, I know it's rare for Cody not to. So like Cody might be the favourite for the UMP race tonight as Alan Hunt gets the first checkered flag. Heat 1 is in the books. Let's have a look at the results. Here we go. Alan Hunt, Matt Smith first and second. Jacob Lee coming out of Jacob Lee Racing in 3rd. Mikey Mixter 4th, and Michael Mad Dog Davis finishing in 5th. Get down to the grid for our second heat. John Bennett and Jonathan Foxworth front row. J&J Motorsports in the B main Bandit. Wayne Bridges and Travis McDonald. It would not be a Knuckleheads iRacing League race if they weren't side by side in a heat. On that second row, Chris Standridge, Outcast Racing, 5th spot, 3rd row inside pole, Bob. That is an inside pole position. All right, we're going to be able to tell where they are on the track so much easier now. There is a track map on the screen. And yet had my coffee. I'm just looking at it, waiting. Oh, Clem has it. They're not at the shop anymore, so they must be close. Oh, they're probably... All right, so my coffee's literally just about to get here. Oh, it's here now as we get lap 1 of Heat 2 started. I'll be back in just one moment. All right, lap 3 of 6. Let's try and get this camera a little bit wider so we can see more of that action. Jonathan Foxworth, Wayne Bridges, Chris Standridge, all back there, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Looks like Travis McDonald's in the pits. Not sure what happened there. That obviously happened while I was away. I just had to hook Mrs. Mudmule up with her coffee as well. Be a mug if I got myself one and not her. Lap 6 of 6, Heat 2. Final lap down that backstretch. John Bennett and Jonathan Foxworth still racing it out, but John Bennett definitely has this one in hand as he gets the checkered flag. Jonathan Foxworth 2nd. Wayne Bridges is going to finish 3rd there, but we'll jump to our results screen and have a bit of a squeeze there as I get coffee out. Some room for myself. There we go. John Bennett, J&J Motorsports. He wins. Jonathan Foxworth, our B-Main Bandit, 2nd. Privateer, Wayne Bridges, 3rd. Outcast, race car driver, Chris Standridge in 4th. Travis McDonald finished 5th, but was in the pits. Not sure what happened there. It looks like internet issues. There's KC. All right, let's get to the grid for Heat 3. 2 heats to come. We're halfway through our heat race. But why is the camera's not cooperating today. Dawson Potter. Oh, we didn't do the grid for the thing. I didn't read it out. It was there, and I got distracted. Dawson Potter and Von Mead on that front row. Dow Bowen's back. Oh my gosh, sorry guys, but Dow is one of my old school favourite race car drivers. Him and his brother Drew, twin brothers. Kelly McKellen, Cody B. McDonald also there. We've lost cameras again. What is going on? Here we go. Dawson Potter's our pole position starter. Von Mead outside pole. As I said, Dow Bowen's back there. Dawson not off to as quick a start as he'd like. Dow had to come sort of into the rear of that car and then drop low. Like, oh, knocked down. Not going to have that run. Yeah, I hope JB's in the chat. Hey, JB is Dow Bowen's dad, Jamie Bowen. Great guy. Comes and watches the boys race. Dow's probably the one that races the most lately, I guess, when he's free. Cody B. McDonald, Kelly McKellen. They are lined up 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Dawson Potter halfway into this heat race, and he is still our race leader. Von Mead and Dow Bowen, they're going to have a bit of a battle for second and third. Dow looks like he's going to make a slide move up over the nose. Didn't quite have it. Looks like there might be a bit more contact coming from that with Cody B. McDonald and Von Mead, but keeping this green. Cody B. McDonald falling back to fifth spot. Von Mead and Kelly McKellen, they're battling it out for third and fourth as well. But Dawson Potter, he's only got a lap and a half to go. Can he hold on? I feel like Drew's going to make him. Not Drew, sorry. Dow is going to make a move. But let's go, Dawson. Dow, mate, look, it is awesome to see you back in the track. I am so stoked. I did not see that in qualifying. I missed your name, and I can't believe it. But Dawson, come on, son. Hold on. Here he comes down on the inside line. It's going to be a race out of 4 to the finish line. Dawson Potter is going to take the checkered flag. What a race. All right, let's see if we can do the results better than we did the gridding. Oh, there we go. Charles Dawson Potter wins. Dale Bowen second. Kelly McKellen third. Cody B. McDonald fourth. And Mediocre Racing's very own Von Mead in fifth. All right, this is our fourth and final heat before we get to our first of 2 features here tonight. Sunday night racing in the US, Monday morning in Australia. This is Mud Mule TV. All right, Most Exhaust and Repair Pro late models. David Garman Jr. and Brandon Lockmore. I wish my cameras would cooperate a lot more with me today. They have been. David Garman Jr., Dirt Anarchy, Brandon Lockmore Racing, Michael Manise team, Southern Sim Racing, and Tim L. Brown. That is the 4-car field, Heat 4. I haven't even had a coffee yet. Listen to me. I'm going crazy. Go away, Max. Go. All right. Who you got in this one? David Garman Jr., Brandon Lockmore, Mike Manise, Tim L. Brown. We have seen this battle before, Brandon Lockmore, David Garman Jr., but Brandon had to sort of concede that one a little bit there. Pulling right to the rear of field. They just got a bit side by side and he had to let off. Pretty routine so far. I'm not sure of exactly where the track state is at, but it still looks a bit tacky. So the guy's really not able to combat as much as they'd like. Heat 4, our final heat. So we are going to go to the feature next. That is definitely going to liven that track up a little bit. Oh, I hadn't noticed the likes coming through. They're not dinking on my ears. So David Garman, thank you for the follow. As well as Jordan Gage, Chad Putterball, Brandon Lockmore, Anthony Carth, Christopher Standridge, all for the likes. Kelly McKellen for sharing broadcast. Appreciate you all. White flag lap, last lap of Heat 4. David Garman Jr. has run away with this. He's got an almost a second gap on second place Michael Manise. and the checkered flag. That is 4 laps, 4 rounds of heat racing right there. 6 laps apiece. The final heat results. David Garman Jr. from Dirt Anarchy wins. Mike Manise from Team Southern Sim Racing second. Privateer Tim L. Brown third. Brandon Lockmore from Lockmore Racing in fourth. All right, so Cody B. McDonald is our points leader in this race. So he will be going to the rear of Phil, but up the front, Alan Hunt and John Bennett will be the front row. Dawson Potter and David Garman Jr. second row. Matt Smith and Jonathan Foxworth are on that third row. Fourth row is going to be Dow Bowen and Mike Manise. There we see Cody B. McDonald just pulling out of the rear of the out of the grid there, just to settle into rear of field. Fifth row is Jacob Lee and Wayne Bridges. Kelly McKellen and Tim L. Brown are on that sixth row. Seventh row is Mikey Mixture, Chris Standridge, Michael Davis and Brandon Lockmore on that eighth row. Ninth row is going to be Von Mead and Travis McDonald. And on that 10th and final row by himself, racing his way back into this one, Cody B. McDonald, our current late model points leader. As is customary for the start of our feature race, we will go down to our track cams, catch that action getting up to speed. Looking to leave the track very soon. We're going to get this one underway. First of 2 feature races here tonight on this broadcast of Mud Mills TV on BobbethTV, Facebook, YouTube, and of course Twitch. A little bit of whose fault is it in between the 2 races, depending how much time we've got. Appreciate you all coming out and checking this out. 88 still in the pits. Having internet issues there. Lap 1 of 35. The Mo's Exhaust and Repairs Pro late models here at Bristol Motor Speedway underway. One in the books. John Bennett is our race leader. David Garman Jr., Alan Hunt, Jonathan Foxworth, Dawson Potter. You can see on that leaderboard, though, that back 10 is just changing fast. No, that is because we had a caution. That was Standridge, Mike Manise, Kelly McKellen. We'll start off with Chris and see what that might show us. We've got an M2, a wider view. Oh yeah, you just see a little bit of a bump into the back of the 99 there. A bit of a chain reaction down through the field almost. A first caution for the night. Number of cars in pit lane from that. Michael Davis, Von Mead, Brandon Lockmore, Travis McDonald. Looks like Michael Manise just coming out now. But Mikey, Dow Bowen's in there. Wayne Bridges just coming out. Kelly McKellen. Number of cars forced to just get in there and get some things repaired so they can get back into this race and race their way back up that field. Shout out to our 2 sponsors for today's racing, Mo's Exhaust and Repair, and of course Motorwear International. Out there, we'll be racing here today. Knuckleheads iRacing League is the host. Our restart order is going to be John Bennett, David Garman Jr., Alan Hunt, Jonathan Foxworth, and Dawson Potter for the 5. Matt Smith, Jacob Lee, Tim L. Brown, Mikey Mixer, Mike Meades for the 10. Chris Standridge, Wayne Bridges, Von Mead, Cody B. McDonald, Kelly McCallan are the 11 to 15. Dale Bowen in 17th. Michael Davis, Brandon Lockmore, and Travis McDonald 17 to 18 to the 19th. But all three are currently the pits. Running cars entered this feature. Field 16 still on the track. Oh, make that 17. I think Travis McDonald has. Yeah, he's just got back on the track. Get this race back under green flag conditions. 3 of 35. Be lap 4 coming up here. David Garman Jr. and John Bennett racing it out. David Garman Jr. has the lead, though. Alan Hunt back there in third. Jonathan Foxworth, Dawson Potter fourth and fifth. Bit of lap traffic coming up there in the 99 of Michael Mad Dog Davis. Trying to get out of the way of John there. Just got a little bit of a contact. Nothing crazy, but oh, no, caution has come out. Looks like Brandon Lockmore might have crashed, actually. Oh, yeah, up into the wall. Really affect your steering. Yeah, you see that front right just not turning at all. So the car just dragging him into the wall, causing that latest caution. What a start for David Garman Jr. Guns blazing. Managed to drop John Bennett back to his starting position, second place. Garman Jr. has jumped 3 spots. Race lead. All right, listen, we're about to get this one back under racing conditions. 2 cautions so far. Lap 7 of 35, about a fifth of the way into this feature race. About 6 minutes in. Garman Jr. has managed to get his car into the lead. John Bennett's currently second. Alan Hunt, Jonathan Foxworth, and Donald Foxworth. Dawson Potter are the top 5 as we get ready to restart this race. We'll leave the track momentarily. His truck, rather. Oh, why does it say streaming deceiving? Oh my gosh, I just realized on the description it's saying where. Totally the wrong which category. Our race has gotten restarted. David Garman Jr. and John Bennett resuming this race up the front. Jonathan Foxworth, Alan Hunt, and Matt Smith, the new top 5. Dawson Potter's dropped back to 6. See some movement on the leaderboard there. Jacob Lee passing Dawson Potter for 6. Mike Meades passing Chris for 8th. Cody B. McDonald just passing Tim L. Brown for 10th. It looks like Brandon Lockmore and Dale Bowen have officially retired. 17 cars remain in this race. All right, we'll keep an eye on the track map, the 06 and the 1. But I want to sort of look around track a little bit. My camera crew would listen. There we go. Bit new. Third and a fourth, side by side, battling it out. Jonathan Foxworth and Matt Smith there. Matt Smith on the low line. Jonathan Foxworth, sorry, up on the high line. After those first two cautions, has been very racy. Green flag affair to them. We're coming up very close on the halfway mark. Jonathan Foxworth and Matt Smith continue to battle it out. Jacob Lee, Dawson Potter, Christopher Standridge. I think we can see Mike Manise back there in the distance. Blue car. Yeah, that is Mike Manise. Still in it, trying to get up into that top 5. Jacob Lee, the black and purple 21. That is the top 5, 5th position. Chris racing side by side, but Chris, a bit of a momentum run there, able to complete the pass. Put him up into 6th. Now it is up to him and Jacob Lee for that top 5 spot. About to start a lap 21. Speaking of the 21 and the 22 side by side. Jacob Lee was in 5th place, but Chris Andrews just got that nose a little bit ahead. So moving into 5th place on the relative, and then with a little slide line up in front of him to complete the process. Chris Andrews 5th, Jacob Lee 6th. Dawson Potter back there in 7th. They did pass a car up in the wall. I believe it was Kelly McKellen. Go back and have a quick look. There's Kelly there, the 48, the Vic Hill machine. Imagine going to come up and... Oh, I thought maybe I saw him up... Oh, there we go. I was going to say, I thought I saw him up in the wall. But the 99, Michael Mad Dog Davis... unfortunately, getting a bit of contact driving the 48 up into the outside barrier, bringing out our 3rd caution for the night. Lap 20 of 35, our first of 2 feature races here tonight. Stick around after this race is done. We'll go check out a little bit of the Reddit subreddit's offerings of whose fault is it this week. Who did what and who's at fault. We'll have a look at some of those. I've got a few pre-lined up, so hopefully enough to sort of bridge the gap. And then we'll jump straight over to the Moto International UMP Modifieds. All right, I'm just going to fill up my water. I won't be a second, guys. All right, sorry about that dead air. Oh, do we have another caution off the start? 22nd lap, 23rd was when the first caution came out. Let's scroll back through. Kelly McKellen jumped to the pits. Yeah, we haven't had another caution yet, so I wonder if they've maybe delayed it for a bit. But lap 23 will be our restart. That would be 13 laps remaining in this 35-lap feature race. Most exhaustion repair pro late models for Knuckleheads iRacing League. 8-round, massive 28-round season. We're coming up on the first mid-season break. We've still got to get through Volusia, Lernerville, and Fairbury. So this is the 4-week run, the final 4 weeks of the first part of the mid-season run. 28 race season. Oh my God, I'm confusing myself now. All of the series presented on Mud Mules TV via BobbethTV, Knuckleheads iRacing League, are a 28 race season. So yeah, this is the first of 4 weeks worth of racing before we get to our first break, and it's a well-deserved break for these drivers. God, it's been a good run. All right, off we go. And racing lap 23 of 35 into 3 and 4. Looks like the 72 out of the pits. That's Alan Hunt. He's just crossing that start-finish line. If he looks in his mirror, he will see a run of pro late models coming up on him, though, so that's got to be a bit daunting. Garmin Junior John Bennett, lap 25 of 35. Get a bit of a look around the track again, just because, yeah, we are coming up on the final stages of this race. Blink back there for the 429 of Tim Brown in 7th place. In front of him, though, that's Chris Standridge, Matt Smith, Jonathan Foxworth, and I believe Jacob Lee. That's 3rd to 7th. Right there on our screens, we also see the McDonald brothers, Travis and Cody McDonald, 28 and the 88. They are 9th, and Travis has moved into 7th, Tim back to 8th. So the McDonald brothers trying to make a move, but Travis is the only one able to get that car position forward. That's the blue and green one there. We do see Travis right there behind him, alongside alongside the 77 Mikey Mixter. I'll get it right. I don't know why I'm struggling with names now. All right, Matt Smith there at 6. He's trying to get into that top 5. Chris Standridge holds that spot. He's got a run of cars right there behind him. Tim Brown, Travis McDonald. We see Mikey Mixter and Cody McDonald. Von Mead's back there. I think we saw Mike Moniz as well. Dawson Potter would be racing into view if the camera was slightly lower. So a lot of competition still going. Lap 33 of 35, though. About to get to the second last lap of our first of 2 features. Better get up to, where am I doing, Bob? Get up to the race lead. David Garman Jr., John Bennett. This is John Bennett's last move here in 3 and 4. I just realised he was trying to make it too. Can he be a heartbreaker? Can David Garman Jr. hold on? David Garman Jr. does. John Bennett second. So that is the most exhaust repair late model feature race wrapped up. Let's get to the results. We can see where everyone has finished. On options, so we'll get them on our screen. So, of course, our race winner from Dirt Anarchy, David Garman Jr., John Bennett from J&J Motorsports second, Jacob Lee, what a race for him, third place. Our B-Man Bandit, Jonathan Foxworth in fourth, and rounding out the top five is Outcast driver Chris Standridge. Then you had Travis McDonald, Matt Smith, Timo Brown, Mikey Mixter, and Mediocre Racing's Von Mead, the 6 to 10. Cody B. McDonald, Dawson Potter, Michael Menez, Kellen McKellen, Michael Hunt, Alan Hunt, Michael Davis, Alan Hunt, sorry, Wayne Bridges, Brandon Lockmore. And, that's it, 18 car field there. No, that's the grid, actually. Let's do this. There we go. We can't forget Dow Bowen. Also, not able to last out at that feature, but it was great to have him back for a night of racing. All right, let's get over to the Discord. And have a chat with Mr. David Garman Jr. All right, so we're going to jump into the winners booth with David Garman Jr. Now you started, I think, what, fourth? You win in heat 4. Started you fourth on the grid, or did you get a move up? Yeah, no, you were outside pole, so you wouldn't have got a move up or anything for Cody or anything like that. So
yeah, no, I started fourth.
Had to race from there. Took little time sort of getting into that battle with John Bennett, and then sort of flipped the pages after those first early cautions. Yeah, that middle part of the race, sort of, I guess, lap 7 to around the mid 20s. There was a lot thrown at you, but you held on. You were able to sort of just keep it cool, calm, and collective. Is Bristol Motor Speedway? I'm not really sort of familiar with it with late models. I feel like the banking and stuff might play a little bit of havoc with the setting and stuff. Talk us through the race. How did you go?
Yeah, it was a really good race, good battle with John. Shout out to him for racing clean and everything. Hopefully, I kept it as clean as he did. So, but yeah, it was back and forth depending on the cautions. Honestly, like once I got the lead from him at the beginning, I saw where he was running, and I knew the fast was still on the bottom, so that's where I went past him at like lap 3 or 4 after the first caution. But then after that, it would like every alternating caution, either he was faster or I was faster because I could just see it on the relative. And I just got lucky with that last caution and got a pretty good jump on it and was able to pull a bit and figured out some stuff. And then towards the end, with 5 laps to go, I saw him get closer and closer and closer on the relative, and I was like, "Well, here we go."
And yeah, look, I think it was around lap 26, lap 27. I was kind of like, all right, we've only got a little bit of race left. Let's jump back around through the field and sort of give everyone their little shine, their little bit of glory on the screen, and the one-on-one battles and stuff. And I was watching some of that, some really good stuff from about, I think it was like the battle to get into the top 5 was insane. So it was pretty much from, like, say, 6th back to 11th or 12th. Very, very competitive. And of course, you had a couple of McDonald boys in there, as well as, your Matt Smith, Mikey Mix, Bond Meads, with some really good drivers. And I realized it was like 2 to go, and I was like, oh crap, we better jump up to the lead and just watch this finish, sort of see how you guys handle it. And I think we just came up to it right after 1 and 2 on that second last lap, where John had tried something, and it was clear he was going to try and settle in on that last lap in 3 and 4 for something else, try and get a bit of a sort of a shorter run with a bit more momentum. It didn't work out, but yeah, he's known as the heartbreaker. So if you do see him in the mirror, or if you do have your relative there and you can hear that engine and it's getting louder, that is definitely, it's got to be, no matter how good you are, I feel like it's got to be a little bit off-putting. You've got to be like, oh great, what's he going to do? And but no, you held him off beautifully. You kept him to over a tenth of a second lead, and in a race like tonight, where looking, as I say, looking through 6 to 11, there was basically 4 tenths difference. That's 1 tenth, such a small lead. It's such a narrow margin. So congratulations, man. Now, points wise, Let's see, where do you?
I currently sit fourth, I
Fourth.
believe, and I'm like 20 something points behind Cody, I think it is.
Yeah, so obviously no Andy Williams here tonight, so that 48 points buffer, 48 points buffer, that 48 point total for him, obviously got to be narrowed down both by yourself and John. John getting second place, so he'll edge what 8 points closer. I think you'll get 9 points. Yeah, 9 points. So you'll be 8 points behind him, and it looks like about four for John. But Cody, where did Cody finish? Cody finished outside the 10, so he won't pick up any points. So that 57 point total also narrowing down a bit. And with three races to go, Volusia, Lernerville, and Fairbury before we get to our first mid-season break, it's anyone's game. We've had one, two, three, four, five separate winners out of all the different races. Cody obviously did have a had an early sort of, advantage and a later advantage in later races. But yeah, it's looking pretty tough. I mean, I imagine sitting fourth, you'll stay fourth. I imagine that's sort of in that top five's where you want to be coming up to that first mid-season break. Keep that consistency, keep that sort of gap as little as possible.
Yeah, no, I definitely needed this tonight for the points because last weekend I had a pretty terrible showing. Yeah, I don't remember what happened last weekend. I'll be honest. So I just remember it wasn't good. So,
Yep.
but yeah, no, it's super good put points night, and it's just a bonus that Cody that finished where he did, and what Alan I think is second. I think Adam or somebody is like second in points, and they're gonna freeze where they are for the night. So it's definitely gonna help me and John out. So yeah, it's with what 3 to go before we get to the mid-season break. It's a toss up. It literally depends on what track and how it goes. So
Yeah, and it's definitely got to be an on the night thing. It's not something we can look at and go, all right, we know that these three are going to be good in this race, or this these separate three people. It's really going to come down to you know the heat racing and how you build that sort of mini foundation race each. So no, it's going to be awesome to watch. We've got the UMP modifieds up next, so we're heading over to Sava. Lernerville Speedway is going to be a tricky one with the UMPs. Now you're sitting sixth in points. We do have a new points leader in Kent McLean, so Cody B. McDonald will start where he qualifies tonight. So that's going to, I think, give him the race sort of favourite position. How do you feel that's going to go tonight, the UMP race at Lernerville?
I think they'll put on a good show. I mean, the UMPs have been putting on a good show the last couple of weeks that I can remember. So,
Yeah,
and I think I was second last week to Kent. So, I feel pretty good about the the UMPs. I'm just not real thrilled about Lernerville.
Yep. Now, last week was the first time we had a repeat winner in the UMPs with Kent at Lanier. He won the I-55 round way back at round three, and then last week everyone else, every other winner has just won one, and we've had what 7 separate winners in those 9, 10 races. So 9 races. So it's yeah another competition that, as you say, they've been very racy. It's another one that's not really locked down yet. We wouldn't expect it to be the first part of the first third of the season, but at the same time, you know, some of you guys are capable of holding things down. So it's going to be interesting to see how we go over the next 4 weeks of racing before we get to that break and see who's got that sort of peace of mind going into the first break of the season. But look, we wish you the best of luck with it, man. We're not going to wish the season away yet. We've still got, that's still like something like 12 races, 12, 15 races we're going to get through. Um, so yeah, we definitely wish you the best of luck. Before we let you go, friends, family, and sponsors, who do you need to give a shout out to?
Obviously, wife and kids for letting me do this on a Sunday night, especially during Thanksgiving weekend. So, props to them for letting me do this and have some fun on a Sunday night. And then shout out to you putting the broadcast on for everybody to see. League owners for putting these races on, putting a good group of people together, throw these races down. And yeah, that's about it. I don't have sponsors right now, so I'm waiting on something to come through. So we'll see what happens here next couple weeks.
That's it. We'll keep an eye on that. We'll look for a refreshed paint and look the way you guys drive, the way any of you guys drive. It's hard to pick a favorite, but it's easy to sort of wish you all the success you guys deserve because it's such a great league, such a great bunch of drivers that to want you all to do well and see you do well. So no, it's no surprise. Whoever picks you up, whoever has, whatever talks you're in, they are definitely the lucky one. wish them the success that they get from picking up a driver of your caliber, man. And best of luck.
Yeah, thanks, Bob. Appreciate it.
No worries. All right, that was David Garman Jr. So that's our first race of 2 here tonight. I'm just going to jump over to the Whose Fault screen. I think there's something I need to set up, but I just can't get the screen wide enough to see it. So I'm just going to move this over to here. There we go, screen. Let's change that. Sorry, guys. I'm just going to come on, screen capture. There's my there it is. All right. There's my browser. I need a logo and a like a theme, like do 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 do. Whose fault is it? Something silly like that. But no, I've got a bunch lined up already. So let's not get started just yet, lads, ladies. I hope that's not going to be. Oh, that's not coming through. Broadcast software. There we go. All right. So the first video on Whose Fault Is It this week is from 2006 Yamaha FZ6. Was this my fault? Need serious feedback only, please. All right. So he's clearly this car here. And I guess it's this one up here that we're going to be seeing as involved in it. A good run past him. Nice. Nice chicane run. Cool. Bit extra speed. Yeah, that was definitely. I think that one's an easy one. We'll just go back to here. But he got a little bit of a slide there, I noticed, and just lost a little bit of speed, and that's where that contact came from. But that's totally that guy's fault. His fault for bump and running. Really held that off. Actually, we're looking. It doesn't open for another minute or two. All right, go to the next video. All right, this is Avio Saws, I guess. Am I at fault? I'm the white car. Went for it at the last lap. Went for it on the last lap to get P2. Completely missed the apex and we crashed on the exit. Am I at the fault here? What could have done differently? Trying to learn to avoid this mistake. All right. Sure, I think he's the white one. I feel like he's the white one. We lost sound on that. That's weird. Right. I don't know which one he was. Oh, if he's the grey, that is dog. Just go back. I feel like he's the white because the white's the center of the screen. Obviously, he's coming a bit too narrow to come out as tight as you wanted, so he's had to come out a bit wider. Turn down in. The other guy has come in wider, so he can exit a bit more narrower on that thing. That's a tough one. If you go by positioning, we go back to, where is it? Right here. Sort of see that got that rear front ratio going on, and that usually means it's this guy, the white car's idea to back off and let him through. He's already got that lead, but this guy was a bit of a douche. Even more so with the reversing into him there. It's kind of an easy call. I feel like the white made the mistake a little bit there, but that grey guy proved to be a dick in his reaction. Oh, and then turned him again. Chris, not sure about road racing, but in dirt, the onus is always on the passing car. Yeah. All right. I think I've got a dirt one or two in here, actually. Have a look. So this post was deleted. Oh, okay. That wasn't deleted earlier. Oh, here we go. We do have some dirt. Who was this my fault? Let's have a look. This is Jaden Nicholson 2 on iRacing. 1K comes in nice and low there. Holds it well. 3. Oh, see, maybe it's a little aggressive. What do you reckon there, Chris? I feel like it was a little aggressive, but nothing too crazy. But then the 3 should have recognised, I think, that he didn't have the angle there to turn down into it like he was trying to keep the speed on. If there's any more to it, because it's a long clip, 35 seconds. Oh, no, he's just going to fast forward it now. Oh, and then I guess the 3 gets back into him. Yeah. Yeah, look, it's no doubt the 3 was pissy, but I think, the 3 had as much play in that as well. What's this one? Am I at fault? I'm the red Ferrari, and the BMW claims I'm the one that caused both accidents. That generally, look, from my experience, that generally means the BMW probably had more at fault. But let's check it out. Oh no, I feel like the red was on the track. The front car left the track. So I don't know if that was part of it, but that definitely wasn't the red's fault. Coming in on the brakes, slow apex. Guy left the track, comes on and yeah, hits him. No, you didn't cause that, red. I think you were skidding a little bit in the accident. Probably could have brought that to a little bit more of a better stop, which would have maybe caused you not to crash into that. I think it's the BMW. But no, I don't think he caused the first one. Yeah, exactly. Red has no obligation to let the car back on the track. Exactly right. Stay within your racing limit. Oh, that lobby open. So let me connect it to that. Pause that. All right, who is at fault here? This looks more like Seta Corsa, especially with all that weather physics. Look at that. All that rain and stuff. Come on. I mean, I think that's famous Chad Beasing line there. This one I think is a bit rough to call because, like, short of coming to a stop, what could that guy have done to avoid him, really? He turned right down over that guy's line. Yeah, no, I don't think that was his fault. It was the other car. But I hadn't racing for a second. Then I was like, oh my god, what's going on? No. Oh, that's fine. All right, let's have a look at this one. What's this one? Oh, I want to pause it. Why can't I pause it? Oh, it's a GIF. That's why. All right. Well, no, I'm not watching. Not this YouTube clips. I'm the RB. Who's at fault here at the end of the strip in Las Vegas? I the inside line left him space in the braking zone and turn in. Hit the apex and felt contact, which pulled me to the wall. Felt that the Merc had dived down the outside line late after braking and turned into the side of me and hooked my right rear. Oh, you can't see crap there. All right, oh, that's a little bit better. This is F1. F1 looks pretty slick, doesn't it? Oh, pause. Making sure we're up at my other side for the race. All right. Yeah, I didn't like that one. That one was silly. What else we got? Right, we've still got about a little under 10 minutes before we need to go live. So all the dirt truck races on the subreddit, was the Constantina effect my fault, or did the black and red car in front cut across beyond the POV car? All right, let's have a squiz at this one. There's the black and red. Here's the car at the back. Oh, that's a tough one. It did look like he could have just turned down to come out of that quicker, but definitely was over his nose. Just watch that again. I feel like he did, but like, how would he have known he was there? He was already turning down. No, he was just trying to really cut down to take that line tight. I reckon. I think. All right, now we've got an in-car cam guy saying, "What was I meant to do here?" Let's have a look. Charlotte, USA is the track.
Take him out, take him out, take him out, take him out.
Apologies for any language. I say that sometimes, actually. I like the car in front of me to try and take. Oh, they're trucks. Okay, it's NASCAR trucks. But
Send a missile at him.
Oh, he hit the wall there, not paying attention. Floating up out of the track.
See? Now you understand.
Oh. What could you have done? Paid attention? Not chat shit to you guys in Discord? I guess would be the main things I would definitely say. You're in a race. But yeah. That was, yeah, I feel like you were at fault there in that you just weren't paying attention. All right, look, we're going to jump back over to the second of two races. We're not ready to go live just yet, but we're going to jump over and just get the action started. It's Motorware International UMP Modifieds here at the Lernerville Speedway. We're at Sava, USA. And the boys out there just in practice at the moment. There's still about 6 minutes of practice yet left. So we're just going to bring you some of that action now via our cams. And I'm just going to take a quick break. And I'll be back in about 2 minutes. Enjoy practice, guys. All right, I just realised there was no race sound for any of that practice either. I apologise. Jesus Christ, Bob, a weapon. All right, we are coming to our second of two races. The broadcast is resuming as practice comes to a close. Get the race info screen back up on there so we can see what is happening here today. It's the Moto International UMP Mods, UMP Modifieds here at the Lernerville Speedway, Sava, USA. Qualifying is up. 48 is going to be the first one out there. Kelly McKellen, Cody B. McDonald, Alan Hunt, Jason Coffey, they're all going out there as well. Quick time up on the board. Well, the first one to get their 2 laps in, I guess, is the first one to get quick time, Bob. But who is going to take it after a few of these times have started to settle in? Tony Robinson in the chat. Hello, my friend. Welcome back, sir. Saw you in the Discord. I saw you're going to be making a return. The 13R will be back on the BobbethTV screens very soon. Cody B. McDonald, 15.227 is our quick time. Alan Hunt, 15.794, 15.806 for Kelly McKellen. Wayne Bridges, 16.171, 18.134 for David Garman Jr. Some of those other times starting to come in. Kent McLean, he's the man on our screens now. 15.361 was his first time. Second lap going to be 15.370, so 9 thousandths of a second slower than his quick time lap. That is consistent. Travis McDonald up there in second fastest, but Cody B. McDonald, he is the one to watch tonight. He doesn't have to take an EOL, so going to be able to start where he qualifies. Oh, speaking of 9 thousandths of a second, Von Mead at 15.218 to 15.227. Cody B. McDonald first and second fastest times. 18 cars returning for this race. First race up tonight was the Mo's Exhaust and Repair Pro late models. That was at Bristol Motor Speedway. Now made the jump over to Lernerville Speedway for the Motorwear International UMP Modifieds. Absolutely street stocks and mini stocks. There we go. Second of 2 races tomorrow night. We'll start off with the Wayne's World Racing Series 358 mods, and then we'll bounce on over to the KP Plumbing Services mini stocks. That's tomorrow night, and then Tuesday night US Robert's Electrical Dirt street stocks. Those 2 nights. Well, as we just saw there, we'll feature the return of Tony Robinson to the track, so that's going to be awesome. 17 cars have got times in ranging from 15.218 Von Mead way down to Christopher Standridge 16.044. One last car, Andy Williams, to qualify, but I think he's run out of time as the 3 minutes has elapsed. Williams didn't make it in the first race, but here for the second one, qualifying in 18th position. Let's have a look at the grid for Heat 1. Von Mead, John Bennett, that's the front row. And apologies, the pit lane cameras here at Lernerville Speedway aren't very conducive to a grid lineup. So yeah, Von Mead, John Bennett front row, Dawson Potter and Jonathan Foxworth on that second row. Third row is going to be Tim L. Brown and Kelly McKellen. Von Mead will be our official race starter, but John Bennett, he is hungry for a win. Second in the race here tonight at Bristol Motor Speedway with the late models. Definitely looking at trying to get a win here. Win here in Heat 1 will get you a feature start. Another 4 heats of racing, 35 laps, feature race to come. Second of 2 races on this broadcast. Racing and Joe Motorsports. Front row battle. Dawson Potter, Jonathan Foxworth, Tim L. Brown, Kelly McKellen. Truck leaves the track. The boys will roll through 3 and 4. Barney won't see him properly, but he will drop that flag and we'll get this started. There he is. A little bit wider there. Race up to the start of the first lap. The first time coming into 3 and 4. That can be a casualty maker. 1 and 2. You can take this a number of different ways, but as you can see, there are no fences on the outside of this track. So if you do come up a bit high, get that right rear up too high on that burn, it can go up and over. That can spell the end of your race, whether it's the heat or the feature. If it's a feature, sometimes you can race way back in, but a 6-lap heat race, yeah, it is tough. John Bennett and Von Mead. First half of this heat race in the bag, 3 to come. Jonathan Foxworth, Dawson Potter battling for 3rd and 4th. Tim Brown and Kelly McKellen battling that 5th and 6th position. Bennett has taken our race lead. Side of his race car, KHR. I think that's Robert's Electrical Services on the bonnet there. Might even be a Mud Mule TV logo or a BobbethTV logo on there somewhere. Motorwear International as well. Man represent. Oh no! White flag lap. 2 cars have gone off. I think that's Von Mead. No, it's John Bennett and I believe Kelly McKellen as Von Mead comes around, catches the checkered flag. Jonathan Foxworth 2nd. Dawson Potter 3rd. I think we jinxed John Bennett there. As we get to our Heat 1 results, get ready to line up for Heat 2. Yeah, Mediocre Racing's Von Mead 1st. The B-Main Bandit himself, Jonathan Foxworth 2nd. KHR's Dawson Potter 3rd. Tim Old Brown 4th. JJ Motorsports, John Bennett finishing in 5th. Kelly McKellen 6th. As we line up our grid for Heat 2. Another 6 cars. Cody B. McDonald and brother Travis McDonald will be on that front row. David Garman Jr. and Jason Coffey 2nd row. 3rd row is going to be Wayne Bridges and Chris Standridge. Promising with good luck, guys, in the Facebook chat. Eyeing up the competition for his return. Mini stocks and the street stocks, I think, like the UMPs have been very competitive as well. I think UMPs, mini stocks, and street stocks probably the 3 most competitive racing series. Like it's Racing League run, and they run 5. So yeah, it's and like Cody had a bit of an early stranglehold. I was going to say not one person's really had a stranglehold, but Cody's probably been the closest. But at the same time, the EOL for points leader has sort of kept it in check and kept other people sort of in the race as well. So it's doing well. Dawson Potter. Hello, Mr. Bob. Hello, Mr. Potter. Good luck, sir. Congratulations on that heat win earlier as well. It was a beautiful race in the first one. Late models. Off we go. Heat 2 here of the Motorwear International UMP Modifieds. Lernerville Speedway, Knuckleheads iRacing League. McDonald versus McDonald. Brother versus brother. Cody is the 28. Travis the 28. The 88. Cody definitely looks like he has settled in that racing lead. Something happened with Jason Coffey. We saw him bounce to the pits at 107. 5-car field. Cody B. McDonald is leading. Travis McDonald second. Wayne Bridges third. David Garman Jr. and Christopher Standridge fourth and fifth. This might be a lap down. They're not sure what happened. Must have come off the track. Maybe he crashed when Jason crashed, and Jason jumped to the pits. Chris elected to keep it going. But Cody B. McDonald still our race leader as he comes around to start the white flag lap. Brother Travis there in second. Currently third place. Heat 2. One more set of turns to go into 3. He comes, exits 4, gets the checkered flag, and Cody B. McDonald is going to win Heat 2. That's going to secure him an outside pole start in the feature with no EOL. So, like I say, I feel like Cody got a lot to show tonight, not having to EOL. I feel like that is going to make it hard for some of the other guys who also want to finish up in that top 3, top 2 position. 2 results as we get ready to line up for Heat 3. Oh, didn't click on them properly apparently. There we go. So yeah, Cody B. McDonald and brother Travis first and second. Wayne Bridges third. David Garman Jr. from Dirt Anarchy in fourth. Christopher Standridge from Outcast in fifth. And it's Jason Coffey unfortunately crashing around the first or second lap. The RCI driver having jumped to the pit. Best of luck for him in our feature race. 35 laps here at Lernerville Speedway. Heat 3. And our final heat, just the 3 heats in the Moto International European Modifieds. It's going to be Matt Smith and Kent McLean. As we get our cameras sorted on that front row. The mic's on the second row. Michael Davis and Michael Moniz. Andy Williams and Alan Hunt on that third and final row. Our race screen ready. Final 6 laps of heat race action. Appreciate it was an intense race. Yeah, dude. I didn't want to give you the broadcaster's curse, and I certainly didn't want to do anything to jinx you and anything like that. So it was good finish. I'm trying to remember who was in second. I think it was Matt Smith, but you GC was coming. David Garman Jr. Someone they were coming, and yeah, you did extremely awesome to hold them off. That was great. There you go in the feature, brother. Good luck. All right, the Matt Smith, he has got a naughty word on the front of his car, but it's one of the few times it's acceptable, and that is F-word cancer. I normally would have no apprehension saying it, but I'm being nice today. So, but yes, I agree, F cancer. As we get lap 1 of Heat 3 here for the Wimpy mods in the books. And McLean, he is our current points leader. He is the guy that will be taking the EOL here tonight based on that fact. So it doesn't matter where he finishes, we'll be going back. But obviously wanting to see where he stands with the competition and how the track goes. So he's going to race it out. On the leaderboard, Matt Smith, race leader ahead of him. Behind him, Andy Williams in the third. He's moved up 3 spots from last place. Not sure what happened, but Michael Moniz in the pits. Mike Davis in 4th. Alan Hunt in 5th. We got a dodgy. Let's comment on. Lap 6 of 6, the white flag lap. Kent Smith do anything here? Kent McLean, Matt Smith is the race leader. He can't though as they come out of 4. Get the checkered flag. Is he going to launch it? No, they're going to keep it tight and clean on 1 and 2. Race back down that backstretch, even though this race has finished. Normally they launch it. There it is. There it is. Matt gets it into the pits the most creative way possible. All right, as we line up for our feature race, let's have a look at the Heat 3 results for that one. Matt Smith, of course, wins. KCM Motorsports, Ken McLean second. Andy Williams third. Michael Davis and Alan Hunt fourth and fifth. And Team Southern Sim Racing's Michael Moniz in a sixth. All right, the grid for our 35-lap feature here at Lernerville Speedway. Bon Mead and Cody B. McDonald on that front row. Matt Smith and Jonathan Foxworth second row. It's going to be Travis McDonald and Wayne Bridges on that third row because Kent McLean is taking an AOL. Dawson Potter and Tim L. Brown on that fourth row. Andy Williams and Michael Davis fifth row. Sixth row is going to be David Garman Jr. And Dawson Potter, we'll just do it as they qualify. Dawson Potter, Wayne Bridges, fourth row, fifth row, Tim L. Brown, Andy Williams, Michael Davis and David Garman Jr. on that sixth row, Chris Standridge and John Bennett, seventh row. Eighth row is Kelly McKellen and Alan Hunt, ninth row, Jason Coffey and Michael Moniz. There we go. We got through us, Bob. Far out. Let's get to our race info. All right, 35 laps, the Lernerville Speedway. No outside walls, 18 UMP modifieds, all here for the Motor Energy International UMP modified race. 3 more rounds after this. That part of Knuckleheads iRacing League's massive season. We see someone go off the side already. Pretty sure that was the 92 of Wayne Bridges. Now you will find that, oh, there goes another one as well, the 72, I believe that one was. That's Alan Hunt, the yellow flag out. We'll have a look at that. I believe it was Alan Hunt. Let's just check that out again. If he is the car. Actually, I thought it was a whitish car. Let's have a look. Oh, he did. Oh, there was another car up ahead of him that also went off the track a little bit earlier. Michael Davis was the one that we saw live, the 99. You watch him. He'll come up into 3 and 4 here. And that lift on the left side, you watch it. You watch as he goes up over little bump and up it goes. Just sends him sliding. That was a caution for the night. Oh, that's right. I was going to my creator's dashboard. Get rid of that dumb comment from Bud. How do I even bloody tweet? Delete the comment. Oh, that deletes it. Okay, cool. There we go. All right, we're about to get this one back underway. Pace truck getting ready to leave the track. Back. The racing conditions. Von Mead, our race leader in the 36 mediocre racing. Matt Smith behind him. Dawson Potter, that's the 2 and 3. Travis McDonald and Andy Williams, 4th and 5th. John Bennett, David Garman Jr., Ken McLean, Jonathan Foxworth, and Kelly McKellen, the 6 to 10. Standridge, Tim L. Brown, Michael Davis, Wayne Bridges, and Jason Coffey, 11 to 15. Michael Menez, Cody B. McDonald, and Alan Hunt, 16th, 17th, and 18th. Get a look at the right rear of Mediocre Racing's Von Mead's race cars. The caution has come out. So Mike Menez might have been involved in that. Tim L. Brown. Go have a look and see what happened. There's Tim L. Brown. There's Mike Davis. Behind him a little bit. Got the 22 into contact with the 429. It comes down into the 99. That is our second caution for this race. That's 7 of 35, a fifth of the way in, 2 cautions so far. Pretty much a mirror image of the start of the late models at Bristol Motor Speedway earlier tonight, here tonight on Mud Mules TV. First caution out on about 3rd lap, second on the 7th. This is actually the 6th lap, Bob. 7th will be our restart lap. Yeah, very similar start. But after that, in the late models, they did run for about 16 or so laps up until about the mid-20s. Green flag racing. So hopefully, let's wait and see. So let's see if that also mimics sort of the late model run. It's Alan Hunt coming out of the pits as the boys come past. Get this race started again. The cars remain. Tim L. Brown still in the pits. Everyone getting up to speed, including Alan Hunt, just at the right time. But the 36 and I believe the 31 of Matt Smith, a little bit of contact there. Travis McDonald might have also been involved in that. Wayne Bridges also crashed as well. We'll have to look at Wayne Bridges and see. I feel like that was off the mix. Entered a little bit high, a little bit straight, and unfortunately, that car not able to set and slide around the turns. That's what brought out that caution. But Matt Smith also having his own little issue there. I think him and Von Mead there, the 36, a little bit of door-to-door contact just there, and that sent him a bit loose up into the wall. The 88 coming into contact with him. The 44 just missed contact, so Dawson could very well move up in the second. That was late after the first crash. I'm not sure if that's going to affect the positioning in that the caution might have already been called and positions set. Travis McDonald, Matt Smith, though, going into the pits. So that's not going to make a difference. Matt's going to be the rear field regardless. That pit exits. Yeah, new order on that latest caution. Von Mead will be a restarter. Behind him in second, Dawson Potter, Andy Williams third, John Bennett fourth, Kent McLean at fifth, David Garvin Jr., Jonathan Foxworth, Kelly McKellen, Christopher Standridge, Michael Davis, Cody B. McDonald, Jason Coffey, Michael Menez, Alan Hunt, Matt Smith, Travis McDonald, rounding out that 17-car field. Bridges still in the pits in 18th. Lap 9 of 35. Three or four cautions so far. But Speedway can be like that. It's a harsh mistress track. Oh, there we go. I think the 99 up off the track again. We saw it in the background of that last camera angle. Yellow out. We go get a drink of a refill of water. I'll be back in just a moment. Oh, all right. I thought my head had gone backwards, and that was weird. Okay. Do you know what you're doing, Bob? All right, lap a 10 of 35. Yellow flag. We're just getting ready to restart here. We're going to go a little bit wider. Start one more lap around the track. We'll be lap 11 when we get this one underway. Almost a third of the way into this 35 lap feature race for the Moto International UMP Modifieds. It's iRacing League division of racing. Has left the track. Barney's waving at that green flag. Von Mead fires as we get this one going. Dawson Potter chase him down, but he's got John Bennett, Andy Williams, and Kent McLean all back there behind in the top 5. Garmin Jr., Jonathan Fox with Kellen McKellen, Christopher Standridge, Cody B. McDonald, the top 10. Mike Benitez, Alan Hunt, Joseph Coffey, Matt Smith, Phil Brown, Wayne Bridges, Malcolm Davis, and Travis McDonald. But Travis McDonald has jumped to the pits. Jumping around. There's a lot of action going on as we try and bring it all to you as best we can. Dawson Potter, John Bennett, 75 and the 725. Ken McLean and Andy Williams all on our screens there. That is 3rd, 4th, 5th. Garmin Jr. wants to be a part of that. He's back there in 6th, just to the right of the screen, but cautions come out. There who crashed. Anyone jumping through the pits, so why that caution's been called. Time, if any, to have some H2O. All right, looks like we're going to get this one back under green flag conditions. Just a moment. Of 35 with our restart. We'll leave the track at the end of this straightaway. Von Mead will have control coming into 3 and 4. 16 at our restarting lap. 35 is the total. Go green flag. 10 of 35. Dawson Potter, what's he got? That UMP modified. Von Mead in the lead, up in front of him. Andrew Williams behind him in third. And it's all there. Cam McLean, Jonathan Foxworth, David Garman Jr. is close by. Then there's another gap. Adam McCallan, Cody B. McDonald, Michael Moniz, Alan Hunt. Group behind that is Jason Coffey, Matt Smith, Tim L. Brown, Michael Davis, Chris Standridge, Wayne Bridges, Travis McDonald's 3 laps down. Not the race for him tonight. I think he's been having some internet issues though. Jason Coffey might have crashed there. Caution has come out. To have Jason Coffey, the blue 107 machine. Wasn't 3 and 4, did okay there. Oh, I thought there was contact there. Oh, maybe the 30 went just a little bit too close, so the 107 couldn't set to that turn and just had to come it in nice and straight. I didn't elect to take any speed off, so unfortunately line was going to take him up and over that edge, and that's brought out our latest caution. Caution count. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sixth caution for the night. We're only on lap 19, 15 minutes in to this race. Speedway, though, as we said, can't say enough. Outside walls next to none. That makes this a very tricky track to race on. That high line, getting your right rear up on that angled portion of the track and having your car also, sliding a bit to the side will give you the best speed and run through that turn. But if you don't set correctly, then yeah, we've seen what can and will happen. Lane passes John Bennett. John Bennett passes Kent. Battling for fourth. Andy Williams and Dawson Potter are going to battle each other for second and third. The 725 will have it though. He had a high line run. That's going to give him the momentum. Dawson and Kent McLean down low. They are 3 wide for second, third, and fourth, basically. That is racing. High line, low line, middle line. Everyone taking sort of, I guess, the line they want to run. And it's showing that all 3 of them just as quick as each other. But looks like Dawson might have fallen back to fourth in that battle. Kent moving up to third. Andy Williams taking over second place in that battle with Von Mead. Looked like there might have been a little bit of contact on the inside there. Our next caution has been called. Let's go back and see if we can see who that was. I think Ked McLean is not a part of that top 5 anymore, unfortunately. So we're going to say, we're going to expect, let's flag. We expect name just prior to my yellow flag being called. Yeah, Cam McLean, Jonathan Foxworth, likes the 75 and the Foxworth 29. That's it. There's a 75. Keep an eye out for the 29 as well. Looks like it might be there behind him with 4, but the 75 comes in low. That was that 3 wide battle. Second, third, and fourth. Oh, there's the 29 there. Just come through low and straight. Had a bit more speed than the 75, and just come into contact with 429 Tim L. Brown Also, almost getting caught up in that, as was the, I think that was the 22 of Christopher Standridge. Von Mead and Von Mead just coming to a stop there, waiting for the pace car to catch up. Five just coming to a little bit of contact with him. Nothing crazy, no damage done there by the looks of it. Laps in, no, 21, sorry, 22 will be our restart lap. That means 14 still to come. Trying to sort out a bit of pace car stuff here. Let a few of the cars by. Pace map, the track map, not a lot of anything happening. Get away from the pace car, but I can't how to do it. There we go. There's the pace track. Boys moving. So it sounds like the lines orders are getting back into where iRacing want them. That can be a problem sometimes. Sometimes iRacing just sort of will set it at a certain point and tell people to pass them only to, like for example, I might tell the 725 to pass the 36. So he does, but as soon as he does, they let the 36 by. Sometimes you stop, let everyone by, just then regain your spot back again, type of thing. A bit dumb. My racing works sometimes. Yeah, Travis McDonald getting a bit of a wave around there as he is lap down. Boys have been out on that track for over 20 minutes now. So not a marathon by any standards, but certainly longer than they would expect. Couple of big handful of cautions have been called, 8 or 9, I believe, at this stage. As lap 22 of 35 gets going, still 14 to come. Todd Mead, Andy Williams, Dawson Potter, Ken McLean, John Bennett. That's the 5. They're going to battle it out. Ken McLean and Dawson, the first 2. They're going to do some positional racing. 4th up for grabs. Andy right there behind Von Mead, though. Von Mead, I think he's a professed oldest driver in the league. Does it a lot, so I figured I'd tag him as that. But I love the racing team name at Yoka Racing. He's a great play on that surname. Caution came out as soon as I started to jump around the track. Alan Hunt might have been that particular caution. There he is there, the 72, the 48, lost of speed there, the 30 right in front of him. So, nope, wasn't it. I thought I was building up to what the instant was. Just admitting, the mines, different lines when they were coming into that turn, the 72. Thank God for safety guards. 24 laps in race. 25, I guess. Okay. 26 will get started before, but top down a view of all these cars trying to find their real estate and speed as they get started. That backstretch into 3 and 4. And for the first time, it's always a bit daunting. You always wonder if you've got enough speed to run the line you want to run. You don't want to come down too low and turn into the turn, or go too high and drift over it. That top 3, that is intensely being battled here at the end of lap 27. Coming into lap 28, Von Mead, Kent McLean, Andy Williams. Von Mead getting that car up to speed up high, so he's going to have a momentum run as we get a look off his front bumper. Comes into 3 and 4. Keeps that speed nicely. Revs drop a little bit, but you can tell by how that camera was moving, able to keep most of that speed. I say that, but Kent McLean's managed to get past him, and looks like David Garman Jr. also on a run as well. Andy Williams sort of caught behind Kent McLean, but Kent says, nah, I'm keeping that high line. I'll rebuild that speed. I'll take that lead back again. He's in second, back to first. As he comes into 3 and 4, he's going to need to hit this very well to keep this lead as this race heats up. Let's get back to our external cams just to keep an eye on this battle. Let's just go a fraction higher. David Garman Jr., Von Mead, Kent McLean, Andy Williams. This is a race here at Lernerville. Oh my God, no! No! No, what a crash. Those boys battling it hard. Caution has come out off of that crash there. Von Mead has left the track. I wonder if he's going to be the main one to be affected by that. How's that steering? The front left looks a little wobbly, and yeah, car doesn't seem to be going the direction he wants it really to go in. So I feel like he sustained some wheel damage there. Gonna limp his way over the hill down into pits. That is unfortunate. He has been leading this race for quite some time. Does that make Dawson Potter our new race leader? There's the pace truck. No. Alan Hunt, maybe. There's Alan Hunt, Ken McLean. Who else is there? No, Alan Hunt's 2 laps down. There goes the 48. Lee McKellen. The pace truck is back. Is it David Garman Jr. maybe? I believe it might be David. I'm having trouble getting oh no, it's 36, 72, but it's 3 laps down, so I guess he won't get waved until 1 to green. There it is there. Von Mead is our race restarter. John Bennett, I think, is going to be in. Maybe. David Garman Jr. second, but it looks like he has retired. So I'm just trying to get an idea of what's going on with this leaderboard as the cars. Oh, here we go. They're all waiting for the cars to catch up and pass them. Correct order, but I do believe David Garman Jr. has retired, as has Andy Williams. So just 10 cars remain. Get the correct order in just a moment. I believe, however, it is Kent McLean, Dawson Potter, Freddie B. McDonald, Michael Manise, Von Mead, Tim L. Brown, Matt Smith, Michael Davis, Christopher Sandridge, Kelly McKellen, Wayne Bridges, John Foxworth, Travis McDonald, Jason Coffey, John Bennett, and then, of course, Andy Williamson, Alan Hunt, David Garman Jr. green flag, 30, 35, 4 laps with 3 and a bit laps remain. Five, Kent McLean, Dawson Potter and Cody B. McDonald, Mike Menez and Matt Smith. Caution has come out. I see Tim Brown jump to the pits. That Von Mead passed Tim for 14th, but I can't see that Tim crashed. So just for the sake of the sanity, we'll stay up here at the front and let's caution roll out, green white checkered finish coming up potentially. White checkered finish where you have 2 laps, green flag lap, you restart. That's to get yourself up to speed, and then the white flag lap, that's the one where you try and settle it, finish as high as you possibly can. No cautions can be called, so no crash. Any crashes on the white flag lap are just bad. They just happen. The race can 2 laps potentially remain in this 35 lap feature. Motorway International European Modifieds. The Knuckleheads iRacing League's 5 races over 3 days. Sunday night, of course, tonight in the States, Monday morning in Australia, where we broadcast from. Had the Motor's Exhaust Repair late models, now the Motor International MP mods. Tomorrow night in Wayne's World Racing Series 358 Modifieds. AP Plumbing Services mini stocks, and then we wrap up the racing week on Tuesday night, American Day morning, Australian, with the Roberts Electrical Dirt Street Stocks, featuring the return of the 13R Tony Robinson. Night of racing action. Let's get this one in the books first. Racetrack going to leave here. I believe he is. There we go. Laps. And 35 lap feature. The green flag lap goes. And off to a great start, as did Dawson, Cody B. McDonald, Mike Menez, Matt Smith, Michael Davis, John Fox with Wayne Bridges, Travis McDonald, Jason Coffey, Bennett. White flag is waved. We will have official. Kent cuts the grass a little bit there. That's going to kill a little bit of that momentum. Dawson Potter and Cody B. McDonald have got to run on him as we come into 3 and 4 for that second last time. To those cams, we can watch up at the front. Cody B. McDonald's going to go around the outside, but he got stuck in the wall. Kent's going to come down low, but he's losing control of it as the white. Oh no, that was the finish. I thought that was the white flag lap. I was like, oh my god, what are they doing? But it looks like Cody B. McDonald might have got there first. Let's have a look at the. No, that's the heat results, Bob. We want the feature results. Why are there no feature? That's why there was no. There we go. Oh my gosh! In a thriller, 200ths of a second, Cody B. McDonald beats Kent McLean from KCA Motorsports. Third, Dawson Potter from KHR. Team Southern Sim Racing's Mike Menez and Outcast Chris Standridge in 4th and 5th. B-Man Bandit Jonathan Foxworth rounds out our 6th place. 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. Matt Smith, Michael Davis, J&J Motorsports, John Bennett, and RCI's Jason Coffey in 9th and 10th there. Von Mead, he was our race leader for a long time and just wasn't his night. Mediocre Racing finishing in 11th. Alan Hunt in 12th. Kelly McKellen, 13th. Wayne Bridges, 14th. 15th. Charles McDonald, 16th. Tim L. Brown. Ed Anarchy's David Garman Jr., 17th. 18th. Andy Williams. Rounding out our 18 car field. I'll just double check that actually. Yeah, 18 car field. All right, let's get driver details up on the screen there. That's a bit better. No, that's Kent. We want Cody. Sorry, Kent. No disrespect there, Mr. McLean. We love and support you, but unfortunately, Cody was the one to get it across that line. I've got. Okay. All right. right, so the first race in a long time that this man is sort of comfortable starting in the position he qualified in, and that was outside pole. But I must have missed something because you seem to have gone to the rear of the field quickly. Or did you take an EOL in that race, Cody? What happened?
No, I got hit. I was on the top side, and Vaughn come up and banged the snot out of me, and it shot me plumb off the track.
Now, Lernerville, always a tricky one. We talked a lot about the fact that there's literally just the straightaway is on the outside wall on this whole track, so it can be a bit hard. You don't have the benefit of your wall to stop you. Sometimes walk into a bit of damage, but it does also stop you from going too far off the track or anything like that. And yeah, I looked and you were right back down the back, and I was like, the one race where he gets to start, where he qualifies, and
Yeah,
he's like not going to the back.
yeah.
Now, fortunately, double-edged sword. Obviously, with you taking the win here tonight, that takes you up to what's that, 54 points. But it's just going
I
to,
think Kent still got it. I
yeah,
think
Ken's going to be on
that's all right. I'll
55.
start one more time in the front. That's okay.
So one more
Uh,
chance, and that one's at Williams Grove, so it's not exactly a gimme track either. It's going to be one you're still
yeah,
going to have to work for a little bit. February and USA wrapping up the last two races of the season round portion of the round, but it's going to be very interesting. But that finish, oh my god, for a lot like especially, and I feel especially bad for Von Mead because towards the end of that
yeah.
race,
He had a good race. Yeah,
before that green white checker, he was in control of this race for a long time. Had a lot of suitors coming for him. There was a lot of that three wide battle. I think it was Ken, was it yourself? I think Ken Dawson for a while there as well. Um,
yeah. Then that
just
wreck happened at the end, and it was very scary. I thought it was going to knock my wheel off, and I slammed my brakes. I rear-ended somebody pretty hard because it was all packed. I knew it was going to happen because they were like 3, 4 wide. I was like, all right, they're just getting ready. Something happened, and sure enough, it did. And I just hit my brakes, and I rear-ended someone. I thought my wheel was going to be messed up, but luckily it wasn't shaking or nothing. I said, okay, I got a chance to try to see if I could still do something.
and do something you did. It was the finish between you and Kent McLean was 0.024. So just over 200s, obviously. And like, when we talk close, 1/10 can be very close in this race. I think in qualifying it was 4/10 second difference between last. That's how close everything. So to race to the line and beat someone by 200s of a second is yeah, that I had to really sort of. I thought that so originally I thought the checkered flag was the white flag lap. So
Hmm.
you you pretty much what do we call it? I think it was Martinsville. That is it. Bobby, someone he put he was like put the truck up into the wall. They throw the race car up into the wall and just rode the wall around the outside of the thing. It was kind of like that to me. I was like, I thought you were racing for first on the white flag lap, and you hit the outside wall, the starting line wall, and got a bit loose. And then Kent did the same, but almost looked like he was going to go over. And I'm like, oh my god, these two have ruined their race on the white flag lap. And then I realized the checkered flag was actually up on the screen, and that was just you guys finishing.
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
Yeah, I didn't think I had a chance at all. Kent had a really good race. I was like, I'm just going to try to get around Dawson because he was having that bottom work while I was on top. And I was like, well, I'll hang up here and I'm just going to freaking give it all I got on the last lap. And whenever Kent said, oh, he hit the bottom, and I don't know what he did in 1-2, but he got completely loose and tight and pushed up the track. And that's when I was like, okay, maybe I'll get enough momentum if I hit it just right. So I was targeting corner 3, like eyeballing it, making sure I hit the right mark where I wouldn't go off and get the speed. And then I kind of looked over to my left on my D-pad, and I thought I was going to get him at the finish line. I was like, all right, this is going to be close.
yeah, coming into on that white flag lap, coming into 1 and 2, Kent definitely mowed that grass. Came in a little bit earlier on entry than he would have liked, I think, and that sort of causes the mini slide line to get out of it, and then B, you're going to try and regain that traction before turn 2 gets you, because that is sort of a very textbook Lernerville sort of
Yeah.
issue you do get that grass because your tire bounces a bit. You don't have full
Mhm.
control of locking it where you want to. And I thought, oh god, that's it. This is not going to be good. And unfortunately, it wasn't. By the time they got to 3, we were able to get past him. But there can only be one winner, and if you guys are going to go backwards in those battles points wise, then the mid-season break's going to be it's going to be very fun. As I say, only 3 more races to come. Get to that sort
Yeah.
of first lock in. And I guess if they calculate drop points, if there's drop rounds, things like that, and sort of see where everyone truly sits. It's a good foundation. Now this is your second win, so you join Kent as only 2 drivers to have taken more than 1 win in the round. So no one really having a stranglehold of it, and you two certainly going to trade barbs back and forth, moving forward. And I think that's going to allow a couple of other drivers like Dawson tonight. Definitely want to bring him up because
Oh, he had a heck of a run. Yeah.
late models. He won his heat in the late models, and Matt. I believe it was Matt. It was either Matt Smith or David Garman Jr.
Matt Smith
Um,
was doing really good too. They had a
but
battle there
he
for the.
put that pressure on, and I thought, look,
Yeah.
Dawson's definitely gone next level in recent times. But I was like, this is going to be probably one of his truer challenges, and geez, held on to it, and then to run top 2, top 3 here tonight. Is just props, and it's what we say to the guys tonight, like to you that go on the track, some of the other guys as well that we see in some of the other races. Quality of your driving that passes down, and it only helps to make better. You obviously had your not rival, but your points rival in Cam McLean, sort of battling, but Dawson, Mike Moniz, Christian Von Mead, people that had a shot and always constantly do. So Jonathan Foxworth, I think this is his first finish outside the top 5 in about 3 races. So, the competition is quite stiff. Visions.
Sure.
So,
Yeah, I was struggling tonight with my steering wheel, so that's why I didn't do too good in my late model. My whole steering wheel offset was completely wrong. Like when I was practicing, I had the quick time and the practice at Bristol, but the iRacing shut down. It just shut down on me, and I tried to join back, and it had like an error code. So I had to restart my whole computer and get back in. And when I did, my whole wheel settings was completely erased off of iRacing. So I had to do everything over. So, and it wasn't right. So I fixed it after that race, I got it back for this one. But I was way off in the late models. I could not run bottom like I'm really good at because the wheel was just getting it so loose. It was awful. But I got it back. So we'll see.
Definitely sort of fighting against the technical side of it, but it paid off in the end. But it could have gone either way. As I say, 200ths of a second is it's quicker than the blink of an eye. It was just that fast.
Oh yeah,
it was amazing. So congratulations. Tomorrow night, obviously the Moto International. No, not Moto International.
358s and
the
mini stocks.
Wayne's World Racing Series 358s for KP Plumbing Services. Mini stocks. We've got the return of Tony Robertson in the 13R in the mini stocks, so that's going to be fun to watch, as well as the Robertson Street stocks. The night after, it sounds like we don't have long to go in the this first mid-season run. 3 weeks to go, but that's still what's that? I think 15 races or something still to come. 15 to 17 races still to come. So
yeah,
a lot of racing left in this first one. Looking quite competitive. Wish you all the best of luck. I know I sort of like it's such a easy job in that.
It's all closed right now.
I do wish
the late models especially.
Yeah, dude, yeah. The late models, and the UMPs, I feel like a very competitive.
Very competitive right now.
If we look at the points there, I mean, Travis, I think Travis had a bit of internet issues tonight.
He's having issues.
But him, John Bennett, Andy Williams, David Garman. We haven't seen Lane Grubb in a while, so he's about to sort of start having a few people pass him.
Flip down.
Standridge, Jonathan Potter. Matt Smith, a few of those guys sort of starting to move their way up into that. But yeah, no, that's it's 47 to 32 in terms of the top 5, but then fourth and third, John and Travis are equal 40 points. So really nothing in that leadership chase, 7 points, and we can see it happen. So like
one guy have a bad night and the other one win it, and there you go. It changes over.
Yeah. Von Mead in the chat on YouTube. Wow, that was crazy. Never been more nervous in my life. You did awesome, Von. You held on as long as you could. Unfortunately, there can only be one winner, and yeah, you're only as good as the next race though. So regroup back tomorrow night, and we'll do it all over again. This time in the 358s and the mini stocks. Before we let you go though, Cody, and congratulations, friends, family, sponsors. Who do you need to give a shout out for making all this possible?
I appreciate you, Bob, for putting it on, and Knuckleheads for having a good place to race. And I'll see you guys back tomorrow night.
That's it. Same time, same channel. Well, look, best of luck, man. As I say, I wish you all the best. I wish you every one of you guys, the success that you guys deserve. As I say, it's hard. I like that we have so many cars. Get those 4 heats. It gives everyone a win, a checkered flag win. There can only be one winner in the feature, and it's never locked in until those last few laps. So big ups to all you guys for making the racing as competitive as it can be. And yeah, look, we'll see you tomorrow night, man, and best of luck.
All right, see you, man.
Thank you. All right, that wraps up 2 very awesome races. Of course, the most exhaust repair late models were first. The Motor International UMPs up second. David Garman Jr. and Cody B. McDonald, our winners in both of those races. Look, thanks for tuning in. Join us tomorrow night, as we have mentioned several times in the last couple of minutes. The 358s and the mini stocks up again tomorrow night on Mud Mule TV. Find that on BobbethTV, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. All right, guys, thank you for coming out. Dawson, Mike Menez, Chris Standridge, Anthony Calf, Brendan Lock, McKellar McCallum, Chad Puttabo, KC, Tony Robinson, Dawson, Von Mead, everyone who interacted with the broadcast tonight, whether they liked, shared, followed, or just only had a chat in chat. Appreciate you all for coming out and watching. Yeah, look, we'll see you all tomorrow night for another edition of Bobbeth TV.